Yo, what's up? It's your dude. Is it Tank Lip? Is it Jason Lip? What are we dealing with right now? So I'm going to call this blog The Pink Elephant in the Living Room. Now let me take y'all back for a second to them school days. Alright? What happens when a quote-unquote crime is like committed in the classroom? You know, when it's little kids and shit, we don't really term it as a crime. We call it more like, you know, someone did something they weren't supposed to do. And there's always that teacher, right? Scrambling throughout the classmates, trying to find out who did this. And then you got the students. And you got different types of students. You got the tattletales. You know, he did it, she did it, like all this, you know, a lot of he said, she said stuff. And then you got like them different personalities, the silent types, that like they might actually have been the one that did it, so they don't want to say nothing and incriminate themselves. And then you also got the silent type that, you know, operates by that code. They don't want to rat somebody out. You know, maybe their buddy did it. They don't want to get their buddy in trouble. What happens when I tell you this might be Judgment Day? What if I tell you that all your questions about God and heaven and hell, and, you know, some people's lack in faith of those, you know, entities existing, what if I told you, I'm not telling you, but what if I told you God was here watching all along? You can't lie to God. He knows everything, right? Like, you want to believe in that. Like, he knows all. Well, what if there's that classroom, right? Life 101. What if that's the class? And the teacher scrambling doesn't really need to rely on those different personality types. They don't need to rely on the tattletale type or the silent type that is the one that did it, or they don't need to rely on the silent type that's the one that goes by that code that you don't rat out your buddy or your homie. What if the person that it was done to is the best witness for that teacher? What if that person just had some type of skills, okay, and something was done to them, okay, and they just show up like the elephant? See, everyone, the class, you know, the tattletales, the other types, the teacher, okay, it's the elephant in the living room. Like, everyone knows something was done and there's a lot of scrambling and this and that, okay, but essentially the main thing gets ignored is like the truth. But what if the tables was flipped, like that script was flipped, and the person that it was done to actually knows and got the answers by like some divine intervention type shit, like God working in mysterious ways? So you no longer have to rely on the tattletale or the silent type or the teacher scrambling that thinks she's got it all under control but never does, because the victim themselves is also the one that got the answers, like some true bear witness to the shit. And maybe that elephant could do that by some miraculous elephant type memory. Maybe that's what they call the elephant man or something. You know, but that pink elephant in the room is like that topic no one wants to touch. Like everyone's scared. Like, you know, what happens when the truth gets out about the elephant. But ain't that a strange catch-22? When the elephant's so damn smart because of that crazy brain or memory that y'all could play the pink elephant in the room all you want and try not to touch the topics, but the elephant gonna pick it up, you know? Like a treasure chest or what they call a trunk. The same, you know, when you go in a trunk for a treasure, when the elephant got the answers that everyone's looking for. Maybe that's Judgment Day, when you can't lie to God because He already seen it. He walked through it. So how the fuck you gonna fool God? How? How you gonna do that? Tank lip.